Alright, just give me 1 sec while I figure out if I'm actually, if I'm actually live. Am I? I don't know. It's always a mystery, you guys. Your audience will see your content in a moment. I would like to see my content. Do I have sound? I do have sound. Excellent! Hey guys, Courtney Mermaid here, and welcome back to my channel where I bring you mermaid-related content to help you live life so mermaid! And today, I am still a little bit sick, and that's okay, because I'm going to be designing... What am I designing today? Yes, Princess Jasmine Mermaid Tail Edition, I guess, is where we're going with this. So this week's challenge was, if you don't know what I'm referring to, there is a mermaid tail design challenge. TINK'S, you guys need to make like a page so that I can link to it in my description, because that would be like the helpful, and then I could be like, people go here, and then just go follow TINK'S on Instagram and all the information and all the things, okay? So basically what it is every week there is a new kind of theme to follow, and this week, I guess, was Disney Princess. I hope I got that right. I saw that somewhere. I'm seeing people posting princesses, so I don't know. Here we are. I hummed and hawed for quite a bit. Where's my pen? Oh, here it is. And I was like, you know who I like to draw a lot is Jasmine, oddly enough, even though she's really hard to draw. But I have fun doodling her, and I was like, I would like to design her as an actual, like, a mermaid tail, just the tail version. Because I did a design of her, which you can find, it's over on my DeviantArt page. And I'm Courtney Mermaid on DeviantArt, so you can find that on there. But I did a painting of her, and I was like, you know, she'd make a really good kind of a mermaid. And I'm all charged today, too. I'm very excited about this. I've got 83% on my pen, which is hopefully going to be enough for however long this is going to take. I don't know. I'm going to check out the stream. I'm going to attempt to do this with my left hand so I don't have to look away. Look at everybody. Oh, hello, everyone. Oh, yay. All the fishies. Perfect timing. Just finished my new boxing session and having breakfast. Excellent. Hello, everyone. Oh, hang on, where is it? You're live, you have sound. Excellent. I know, it's always a mystery. I'm always like, oh gosh. I don't want to have a repeat, because I've had a couple of times now where I've done this and like, meh. Yeah, the bird is back there. You can see her. She is on the ground right by my shoulder. This shoulder, obviously. She's getting worse, but she's still, like, active and doing stuff, so I don't know. She doesn't make any sound anymore. She has like a raspy sound that she makes, but that's pretty much it. So it's hard to watch, and it's the frustration is that like every day I pretty much live with this like, am I gonna wake up to find her dead in her cage? Like, what's gonna happen? Is today the day she's gonna die? And I'm just waiting for it to happen, and it makes living with her kind of hard, because I look at her and all I see is just this little ball of fluff that I can't save, and it's like, anyways. We're not going to get all sad and, you know, on the thing on my stream here, but thank you for asking. She is hanging in there for now. And this is a healthier for me, for the spirit. Ah, Disney Princess, yes, it's going to be good. You and your cuteness with glasses. Oh, jeez. Yeah, my new glasses. I don't think anybody noticed that I actually got new glasses, but I did. My old glasses used to sit like this on my face all the time, so that the line was right through my eyes. So I found a pair that's very similar, a little bit more round, but my eye is actually in the middle of the lens. Imagine that. So, oh, you're sick too? Yes. What iPad do I use? I use an iPad Pro. This guy. I don't know what size it is. It's the big one. It's the big one. I actually got it because I was using it while I was still in the animation industry. I like being able to like take notes on it and stuff and just sketch right away. I blame an old art director of mine. He was like, "Oh yeah, this is super handy, and I use it like this, and I find it really helpful." And then I was like, "Well, I need one too now, dang it!" And so I went and spent a bunch of my savings, and I got one a while back, like last year. And I'm really glad I did. This was probably my favorite purchase over the last, like, 5 years. I love this thing so much, and I use it every single day. It's crazy. I haven't gone a day without using it. A mermaid tail blanket does not make a very good screen cleaner, though. Just saying. But I'm super happy I get to watch. Aw. Can't wait to see the tail. Yeah, let's get doodling. I think that's probably we're gonna start here. Do you still digital design tails for people on Etsy? I don't. All my slots for mermaid tails are filled up as of right now, and when I do reopen for slots, it's going to be different than it was previously because of reasons and things. Reasons and things and nasty people on the internet. That's why. So, yes. I just had the pen. There it is. Just had the pen. All right. So I'm going to chat with you guys. We're going to hang out. I'm going to do some noodling, some doodling. Hopefully I can come up with something that isn't, you know, horrifying. The last slot sold. Yes. Mermaid Lolly. If you guys haven't seen Mermaid Lolly before, you should go check out her channel. She is super adorable. Her dog is adorable. So much love for Mermaid Lolly, it's ridiculous. I just need to figure out where's my screen. Here we go. Good, now hopefully my screen doesn't keep doing that stupid thing that it likes to do. Like, yes, please. My room's not on fire, by the way. That's just my air, my humidifier for the birds. So you're like, there's smoke, what is that? It's not, it's just the humidifier. Did I really manage to spit on the screen? It's been like, what, 2 minutes? Come on. Come on! I mean, come on. Make a moon ring. Glad that I made the video telling you where to get one. Excellent, we're moon ring buddies. I still wear mine. I wear mine like every single day. So, yeah. That's my favorite. Bonk. Alright, so I'm just gonna start off just noodling and doodling. If you guys have questions or comments or anything, chat away. I will try not to get super distracted like I did last time and forget to check the chat. Because that's always solid when I do that. I didn't actually really think about what I wanted to do for the fluke. I kind of feel like... Oops. Hello? What are you doing? No way. I am still sick, so you guys are going to have to put up with my snarfling and lovely noises. It's very exciting. I'm going to buy a tail, and yes, Jasmine Mermaid tail, yes. Oh, what happened? Hello? You're a poo. Yeah, what kind of a fluke should I do? I felt like for her actual fluke, I did like oh my god, am I really gonna lose... Hello? Okay, there. I was like, am I really gonna lose my voice? Because that's gonna be like really very awesome. Really very cool and awesome. Did she have a version of her outfit where that she has like the little flowy thing? No? Anyone? Yeah, so she does have a version where she has like a what would you call that? It's not quite a skirt. It's like, I don't know what I would call that. Whoever that is, stop messaging me. I'm busy. I'm live streaming. No, I don't feel like that's working. I don't want to like take away so much from the shape of the body. So if I have like this, maybe I could just make it small. Have that come up higher. What drawing app do I use? I am using Sketchbook Pro, and I'm using it on my iPad. I'm sick too. I hope you feel better. Yes. Oh, I hope you feel better too. Her wedding dress. Yeah. Hello, everyone. 2 minutes and come back to this. Yeah, I started off just noodling, very rough. I don't ever, like, throw down, like, a whole bunch right away, because, like, a bunch of detail right away, because what's the fun in that, you know? I want to be able to experiment and try different things. I kind of feel like this is somehow not quite the shape that I want yet. That's a bit better. And I also want it to, like, mirror... No. I like that shape that I have at the bottom. Bah! Bah humbug. It looks like a mustache. So I want to have, like, her gem thing here. And then, like, there's a couple of different versions of her now that I've seen on the internet. I feel like, when did this happen? What, like, Jasmine, who's doing your wardrobe these days? Well, you can see her just hanging out back there, right? Good verb. I don't know if I want to do scales at the top. I don't think I'm going to do scales like how I would normally do scales for these, but I did want to show where the body would be, and maybe I could make it like that gold. Ooh, I could make it like that gold. And then the tail comes in at the back, and then her body would just sit, like, right in here. Really? Do you know any digital designers on Etsy? I do not know. Are you asking for just the tail design, or, like, what are you actually asking for? I'm not sure what you're asking for. Are you asking for a full mermaid tail, or are you asking just about the design itself? That's a whole new world. I love the food. Thank you. I'm exploring. I'm experimenting. You know, just a little of this and a little of that, just seeing what's the what, you know? Well, I think I'm kind of happy with that. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, well, it's ready for the next pass. Cold snap here in Chile. You want anything you got in the mail? No, I haven't. I literally got sick, and then I haven't been at the pool. I haven't been at the pool in a while. I'm hoping to go either tomorrow or on Saturday. Just the tail design. I know that TaniChu does mermaid tail designs. Tanny, if you're listening, what is your... I don't know if she actually has her volume turned up. Can somebody at TaniChu, so I don't have to reach for my keyboard, and ask her what her website is? I think, is it TaniChu Designs... Is it at Wix, or did she actually get the URL? I'm not sure. But check, because she does beautiful work. And I'm not sure, yeah. There, is she responding? I don't know. Okay, anyways. See, I don't really particularly care for her new look. I kind of liked her simple, you know, there's too many extra bits on Jasmine these days. I'm just feeling like, why? Why? There doesn't need to be so many extra freaking pieces. I could just be me. I could just be crazy. You could all be looking at me like, really, Courtney? Are you sure? Because we're not sure. I just feel like I would like to do... My god, sorry for all the coughing, you guys. It's not really that fun for me either, though, but... sad face. I just wish I could do... No. Nope. Is being requested. Oh, I see. Haha. Thank you for doing that. I'm like, I can't. I'm busy drawing all the things. I used to take, but honestly, there was never enough interest in my designs by themselves, and all that people ever really want from me is the full thing so they can just print it out themselves and supposedly save themselves money. So I was like, you know what? Y'all aren't worth it. Sorry. So, yeah, that's the main reason I'm going to be changing how I sell how I sell my mermaid tails and all that good stuff. Still would like something right down the middle there, but I don't know. I don't know. I gotta mute you guys, sorry. Boop boop. Boop boop. Alright. See, I almost feel like if I made this longer, it could actually be more of like a feature, but I don't really totally... I just don't really care for that very much. Hers is much more like swoopier, but I don't know. Jasmine. I'm just still playing with ideas at this point, because I don't, honestly, I had no idea what I wanted to do going into this. I was like, I guess we'll just see, you know? I think the one she has on her band is like more of an oval. And what I would do is just make the center part, I would just make it super spackle, you know? What the heck was that? And then sparkles all through here, and then I gotta fix this. This is not round enough. This is gonna be gold. I think. I just feel like this is too low now, but I don't know. I feel like I want to do something in here, but I don't really know what. I'm gonna do like a pretty pattern or something, but that might be too much. That might be too much. To school. Oh my gosh! Don't watch me while you're at school. Oh no! Mermaid Tale series. I've started a series of actual like mermaid tales, but I don't. Yeah, I'm still working on Merida. I'm not super happy with how it's turning out, but maybe when I finish that one, it would be fun to do a series of mermaid tales. But I'm really enjoying just participating in Tanny Chu's weekly design challenge. It's a lot of fun, so I feel like this middle part should go up higher or something. And then maybe if I actually do this, or I could actually just do that part round and then save myself some headache. Yes. Okay, do I want to keep hip fins? I don't know. School's over for me. I'm waiting. Oh, okay, good. You're watching from work? Oh my gosh, you guys. It's my iPad. I could have done it anyway. I had culinary. Oh, jeez. Right on. Right on. What are we talking about? We are just talking about life and the love of mermaids. That's what we're talking about. I'd love to know who it is out there who keeps dropping their tools. I've always loved that. You ever see some mechanics and you just think, you know how much you paid for that tool. Why are you just hucking it on the ground? Why are you being lazy? Why don't you put it down nicely? Is that just me? Maybe that's just me. I don't know. feel like something's still amiss. I'm gonna fiddle. This is the entirety of my life. Everyone's like, oh, you just do it so well right off the bat. I'm like, no. Do you know how many versions of Mermaid Tales I come out with before I actually design one that I'm like, halfway happy with? Yeah, see, I liked old school Jasmine. The sigh. I kind of feel like I would love if I just had some, like, extra accessory down the front, but... Do I want to make the gem just a little bit smaller, maybe, and just a little bit more centered? Yeah. I just don't know. What's with the little loopy swoopy on her hair that they've given her now? What is with that? Why is that a thing? I'm fine. I bet you it's that truck guy, that guy who can never get his truck to start. I bet you it's that guy. I wonder if I should almost replace this with that. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with my life, you guys. Oh, tangent! Tangent! No! Ah! Make it stop. No. Guys, decision making. It sucks. Are you selling this tail after this? No, this is not going to be something I make. You know. Oh, what program is this? It's Sketchbook. Sketchbook Pro. Making a bracelet now. I wish I could get you... Do you mean one or want? But I'm not sure what you mean. But yes, no, I'm full up for Mermaid Tail slots, so there's no more for this year. I don't know how I want this to work here. I feel like I've forgotten how to do folds or something. What's my issue, you guys? So if that's like... No, that's the back. It's here. I did this! Like, I did this on another mermaid tail, guys. Like, why am I having a hard time with this? Ah. And I don't think I like how floofy this is. I feel like I want it to come out less, but... Oops. Okay. I need a second. I need to see how I did it on a different tail. Just give me a second. See, there it wasn't, it didn't wrap all the way around and it wasn't as 3D. Okay, well, there you go. What are you gonna do? I don't know if I want to keep these because they're kind of pissing me off a little bit. So how they do it, they like down. See, theirs isn't even right either. Oh my god, that's why it doesn't work. That's why I can't make it work, is because theirs is wrong. Oh, I love it. Okay. Here we are, folks. There's like... Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There it is. Oh, I can feel my brain dying just right now. Woo! Okay, I think I can live with that. And then what I can do is do what they did and just show a portion of it. I think that'll work. I think that will work. Womp womp. If she can't afford to make more or doesn't have the time to be able to, then 10 slots she sold will be all for the year. When is your ebook coming out? I want to get it. I haven't had time. I've been sick. I haven't had time to work on it. No more tails for the entire year. I wasn't planning on them selling out. I had 10 slots, guys. 10. I only did 10 tails like yesterday. Last year, I think I only did 10 tails for the whole year. Now, I only release them periodically, but the thing is, like, I don't make enough money making the mermaid tails, if I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. Everyone thinks that I charge way too much, and that in itself ticks me off because I barely make, like, the percentage of which that I make for the amount of time and effort it takes me to actually make the tails. Now, the people I've made them for have been very appreciative and very considerate and very understanding of my prices and wait times and all of these things, you know, because they get that it's an art form. But I get harassed a lot via email and just very demanding people, and I honestly did not think it was going to be that intensely obnoxious, and so I've just decided that 10 for the year, and moving forward, you're going to have to actually apply to have a slot, because I have other things that I could do to make money, and I would rather make the mermaid tails, but if people are going to be really selfish about it and really unfriendly about it, that's not going to be my best. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be able to put my best self forward for that. So I was like, well, too bad, so sad. What are you going to do? Like, I didn't expect that people were going to be that nasty. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a new tail maker and people like to make their little assumptions, but here we are. So decisions get made and people are still annoyed, you know? Oh, only 10 slots. Like, okay, well, I am one person and I don't have a company that does it for me, so, you know, I don't have my own printer. If I had my own printer, which they're like $15,000 or something ridiculous, depending on the one that you want to get, and I would want to get a really good one, you know, if I had my own printer and I had my own team of people here helping me sew and helping me do, but I'm one single person doing all of it. Sorry, I don't mean to get like all ranty and upset about it, but it's been bothering me, and I really want to make tales for the love of making mermaid tales. And when people poop all over you all the time, it's like, no, not okay with this. Like, just no. So I think I'm happy with that, but I also am not sure if I want to keep this here or move this up. I almost feel like I should move it up. But I cannot decide. I'll come and help you with the sewing. At least you feel that way. I'm rather glad that I didn't use my... Oh, no, it's not like... Yeah, for the patrons it's different. You guys support me in a different kind of a way, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like... It's just the people who will string me along and ask endless amounts of questions, and you can tell by how they're asking them that they're not really asking because they actually want your product. Do you know what I'm saying? Or the people who demand things like, I only want a tale from you if you can have it done by this time. And the people who email me just to tell me that I'm too expensive, love those people. I really love those people. Eric, I am live streaming, my love. Say hello. He just keeps messaging me. I'm like, dude, I am live streaming. But yeah, at some point I have to kind of decide like what's right for me and that kind of thing as well. Because I would never want to put out a product that I wasn't like myself very, very happy with. And if I am upset or I feel like I'm not being treated fairly, you know, I can't... It's true of like anybody being treated unfairly in the workplace, right? You're like, is that person really going to put out their best work? Their best, like, effort? I don't really think so. I wish I had a better spot to put my feet. I feel quite guilty putting my feet up on my tower. Just like everything in life, you get, oop, missed that, what you pay for. It's not smoke, it's a humidifier. I let people know already. Your tails are 100% custom, but people don't understand that because other tail makers put out, you know, a similar product. It was just bad timing for me. I had planned this for so far in advance, and literally the week that I did it, Mertailor, Finfolk, FinFun, they are all doing their thing, and it's just a matter of time before those guys start offering custom stuff too. And hopefully they realize how much of a pain it can be sometimes, that it's a labor of love. Like, you have to really love to do it, you know? And I do really love to do it. Like I've got 2 tails hanging in my hallway right now that I wish I could keep because I'm very proud of them. You know, I finished my siren tail last night and I'm really happy with how that one turned out. Your prices are amazing. Who in their right mind would call you too expensive? Well, like look at who I'm up against, right? So look at who I'm up against. I'm up against companies who advertise in American dollars for starters, and nobody like remembers that I'm in Canada, so my dollars are Canadian dollars. So for a custom mermaid tail that you in US dollars is almost the equivalent of a fin folk tail, but it's custom, but people will still come at me with that. So it's not the end of the world. I'm kind of doing what I'm doing, and with the support and love of my Patreon pod, I'm able to scale back how many mermaid tail slots that I offer. I'm not saying you should like blame them or anything, but the mermaid tails were never meant to be my full-time gig. What is that? Rain? What is that? It sounds like it's hailing. And it keeps coming and going. I'm like, is this freezing? Like frozen? Like what's going on out there? But the idea was that my tails was supposed to be more of like you're getting my artwork, you know? It's, oh god. I don't know why part of the way. What I'm going to try is I'm going to try opening and closing the window in hopes that that stops happening. Because after a while my hand stops working on the screen for whatever reason and I'm not able to resize or fiddle with my image at all. Anyway, I didn't want this to become a big rant session. But yeah, that was the reason I capped off at 10. I was like, no. On a different note, have you watched Tidying Up with Marie Con? Of course I have. Oh my goodness, I am such a fan. You'll see in my... Actually, I don't know if I kept any of that footage, but I did... Sorry, I'm just going to quit quick because this is obviously... This is giving me a hard time, so... Just want to see if closing and restarting, if that fixes it, because super frustration times. There we go. Now it seems to want to work again. But yeah, I really enjoy her method and her ideas and stuff. She's really awesome. I've read her book. I own her book. It is hard to get Eric interested in it, unfortunately, but that's just, you know. He's a boy. We can't expect him to, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay. No! I really, really, really hate it when I forget to turn the thing back on. So unbelievably annoying. Anyways, look, there's a whole area that was missed. Yeah, the reason I wanted one of your tails is because a piece of my art. Yeah, thank you. You're so sweet. Sometimes you just gotta rant, and that's okay. Yeah, sometimes you do. I just don't want my channel to be like a big rant sesh. I did what I did. I decided to do what I decided to do, and I'm just kind of, you know, was this program on your iPad an extra feature? This is a free program. It's Sketchbook Pro. You can get it in the App Store. I wanted to say the iTunes Store. I'm like, that's not right. And you caught it, yeah. Thank goodness I did. I would have really ticked me off later. Ah! Accidentally pressed too hard. Oh, really? We're gonna do it again, are we? Fine. That's frustrating. We were surprised by the mesh in... Have I considered doing Maleficent as a mermaid tail? I don't know. Hang on. Have I? I don't know. I don't know. Could it be? Could it be? Huh? Could it be that Maleficent is already a mermaid tail and she's called Merleficent? This is not mine. This is for a client. But, oh, wait. Where's the camera? There's the camera. There she be. In all of her glory. And she also has a dorsal, and it's beautiful. Yes, both tails are now done. I'm just waiting for a few things to come in. So, before I can send these off. Before I can send these off into the great beyond. So yes, I love to design. I love villains. I love... Oh, what did I just do with my finger cap? Okay, you guys were watching. Did you see where I hucked it? Oh, there it is. There we go. Ugh. Oh, my blanket is fallen. My blanket is gone. Does she have a video? I haven't seen it yet. It's done. It's not ready to go yet, but it is finished. And I will do a video of it like I've done before, so stay tuned. See, that's what my problem is, right here. They look like dragon scales. Yes, I did use the dragon scales on that one. Yes, I am going to the convention in July. I have some details I need to still work out, but I'll find a way to get there. I'm gonna go. If you go and visit patreonpod.com, there will be a link in the description box. What am I trying to say here? There's going to be an orange button on the main page when you get there that'll say, I think it says become a patron. Is that what it says? It's a big orange button. And if you click on that button, it'll walk you through all the steps for how to join. We would love to have you join us. It's good times. See, the thing that I could add is they also have like a swoop, and I could totally add like said swoop. Okay, now the design for the stone is different if I decide to do it off of that part of her instead of off of her hair. Oh, excuse me. Woo! It would be very similar to the bottom. The bottom stone would be more of this shape instead of a round shape, which I think I might like better. Hasn't put out any new details in months since the announcement that they were going to have it in August. When is the convention? Super debate. Super debating on whether I wanted to go. Convention or a holdout for Burbania. Wish I could go one day. Make tails makes me want to work in a tail design. Aw, yeah! Do it! I love it when you guys draw with me. It's fun. It's good times. It's like we're chilling and we're drawing together. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, it's my eraser. Well, oh, I can't wait to start coloring this one. I feel like I'm taking a long time to get there today, but you know what? It's going to be worth it. I can't rush with this one. I love Jasmine so much, so I just want to make sure I get it just so, you know what I'm saying? She's very, very special. Okay, now in reality, this would be like the most uncomfortable mermaid tail in the world. But here we are. We're doing the thing. It's okay. Okay, so now comes the why did I decide to do it this way moment in my existence. Yes, well, I'll get back to you with that. Oh my god. We're chilling like a villain. Yes, we are. Duh! Why? I'm not even pressing that hard. Like, calm down, pen. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. We're gonna do the thing. No! Okay. Cool. Here we go, folks. Here we go. We can delete this. Delete that. I'm gonna delete that one. But this is where we came from. Delete that one. That one's at the center, so I'll keep that. Put this here. Really, bird? Is that so? Is that so? You're gonna ruin your beak. Hey. Hey. Hey! Stop that. Bad bird. I know you're just trying to be cute, but come on, man. I can't decide what colors I want to put her in. Something slightly more turquoise, like more decisions. The giveaway, I'm going to have to actually film that probably today because the giveaway just ended. So, I'm going to have to do that. How's the illness? Yeah, I'm hanging in there. I woke up with a really sore throat this morning. I thought I was feeling better. I actually filmed yesterday. I vlogged. So that'll go up probably tomorrow. If I finish editing it today. But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I'm feeling so much better. And then this morning I woke up, I'm like, oh, my throat feels like garbage. Nice. Great. Thanks, universe. So, Eric still feels like crap, but he's... Oh. Really? Okay. Oh, is it frozen? What is it? What are you hoping to achieve here, huh? Okay, well, I'll just give it a second. Apparently my hands are just not a thing anymore on here. I'm being attacked by rain? That's no good. That's no good. Whew, excuse me. Whew. I am quite pooped. I felt bad I didn't Tail Talk Tuesday, and then I also didn't... Boy, it really just doesn't want to work with my hands. pin's just too close when I'm doing it. Maybe that's an issue. I don't know. Oh! I'm not even mirrored again! Why, universe? Oh my god. Okay. Give me a second before I actually lose my mind completely. Seriously? This is what you think? This is what you think I mean? This is what you think I mean? How could you even have come to that conclusion? Dude. That's what I mean when I say symmetry. Yes, congratulations. Wah wah. There we go. See, this... I don't get it. I don't understand why, but here we are. We're just gonna power through here. Ugh. My butt is sore from sitting in this chair. Gosh, my butt is totally asleep, you guys. She laughs awkwardly. Now, the jewel is like the same-ish kind of color, but not really. Oh my god, wake up, butt! So I liked my Disney tale. Yes, I did! Reason why you're not doing scales on this one? Just because it's a pain. And because I just don't really, I don't know, I just don't really feel like it needs scales, since it's kind of based off of like her clothing, kind of. Yeah, I know, this would be the most uncomfortable mermaid tail on Earth if this actually existed and was a thing. Who would want a gold, like, no. That's not bright enough. Oh, it's still not bright enough. Oh man, and I totally drew in the gold. Bah. So what I think I'll probably do for this one is do like twinkly, sparkly scales instead of my usual kind of go-to scales. An hour and 9 minutes, huh? I feel like I'm not getting as far as I thought I would be. Are you frozen again? Like, oh, it's just because you... I'm curious as to why it does that periodically. Or sometimes it just seemingly has a really hard time, like, recognizing my hand. Maybe I'll look into it. Love watching you work. You make it seem so effortless. No! The difference in blue is stunning. Oh, thank y'all. Yeah, a fun trick when you're dealing, especially with blue, well, with all colors, but I really love how it works with blue, is if you add a little bit more sort of like a purpley, like a cooler, I want to say red, but I don't know if everybody's going to get that, to your blue, and then make your highlights on your blue like a little bit, like your lighter blues, like a little bit of a warmer, more turquoisey blue, it can create a really cool effect. Same thing with your gold. You add more red into the dark part of the gold and then more like a brighter yellow into the light part of the gold, you can make it feel a lot shinier. Sometimes I think it takes a lot of energy to run the app. For sure, I'm actually plugged in because I have to be plugged in so you guys can actually see me. So my battery is just consistently charging, which is good. But I draw, like, the iPad it has a pretty good battery life so far. I'm pretty impressed with it. I can go a really long time without charging it, which is a lot more than I can say for my laptop. But my laptop, I can't. It's really old. The battery's pretty much toast on it, so I can't even leave it for a minute, and I'm not even exaggerating. 1 minute, and it'll die. So so when I have to stream anywhere else that isn't in here, I have to actually shut it down, carry it out, plug it in, turn it back on. It's like basically just lugging around a little tower that can never be unplugged. Sweet. The fun has arrived. Thank you very much. And if anybody knows where that's from, you win life. Fun piece of trivia, that was also the very last movie I ever saw with my Omi, my grandma, in theaters. She's not gone, she's still with us, but it was just the last movie I ever saw with her in theaters. Just kind of sad. And kind of crazy that I actually remember that. No. Why? Those are almost exactly the same color. Or not. Mealy bird. Since I did my Disney tail, I'm going to design a tail based off aquamarine. Sweet! That sounds like fun. I use Ibis Paint instead of Sketchbook, and I don't have any problems with battery life, though I probably prefer Sketchbook. I love watching your videos after work, especially when you're live. It helps me relax. Aw, for sure. My partner that works with stresses me out. Aw, for sure. Yeah, that just happened live on my channel. Oh, that's good. I'm a huge Yoshi nut, you guys. I love Yoshi so much it hurts. Yoshi is the best thing ever. Just saying. Oh, why aren't you working? Thank you. Come on. No, that's not the color that I wanted. That's not the color that I asked for. Ugh, God. Really? Yeah, it can't be helped. I love Yoshi a lot. Okay. Are we there yet? I'm pretty happy with how this looks so far. I think I'm going to color the lines now to make the line work match a little bit better. A little bit matchy-matchy. Chewing on my fingers is not or my lips is not good. It's my favorite part. I think I am just going to do it all one color and then go in and fix it, because you know what? That makes life easier. Is what that does. Is what it does. So something I could do. No. You once said you didn't make. Like, so how does one make? How does one on flukes spines? Oh, how to make the spines look like they're standing up? Yeah, that's all about the perspective that you choose to use. If you, anyway, I find that it works best if you start at, when you're at a drawing program and you realize that you could explain this, or you could actually just draw it, would probably make more sense. So if, okay, so that's your, and then fluke, whatever. So your butt cheeks are kind of in here somewhere, and then like knees, and then like the backs of your knees, and then your butt's like here. So you want to think about the form first, above all. So I have like my butt's my butt's long, so this is pretty accurate of the dimensions of my butt. So when I do it, I try to think like, okay, it's gonna come off my butt, and then it's gonna kind of like come down here somewhere, and it works best. Like, I find if you have your fake dorsal fin beyond your knees, it starts to look weird. I feel like, I don't know, I could be wrong on that. I've never really tried it before, but I feel like it works best if it's just, so like your waist, and then, you know, butt dimples, and then the back here, and then whatever, the love handle muscle. I find that it kind of works best if your, so tailband that's here. You could also have it a little bit higher so it comes like right off your butt if you want as well. But the trick is, if you force the perspective, and you can design your dorsal on the side first. You could design it and be like, all right, it's going to be like spines. It's going to be like cool. You know, I won't be able to do this on here because I don't know how to do it on here. I only do this kind of work in Photoshop. But so what you would do, you'd end up copying it, moving it over. But for the sake of this, I'm not going to do that. Let me get my visual up here, because I literally just did this on my tail. I just want to make sure I'm explaining it the best way possible. All my patrons have seen this. But yes. Okay, so you fake it in such a way that your spines kind of come up like this. The closer you have them, the better this works. It'll look more forced, like it's pushing it off. So this would be a really wide dorsal fin. So you could do this a couple of different ways, right? And then like this, and like that, and then like this. Now the real trick is going to be from your shadowing, okay? You want very straight on lighting. You want to light this sucker like the light's right there. Like you're lighting it straight down, okay? Because if you... Are you okay? Okay. He's dreaming. I hope he's okay. I like to make the area in here a little bit darker, okay? And I also like to, this is a little bit of a cheat, this is something I used to do when I used to design armor sets. At a scale, like, I'd be drawing the thing like this big on my screen, but it would be in the game this big. So a cheat that we did to make this work was we would actually add a drop shadow, like the littlest drop shadow ever in the world, okay? Right underneath on the side coming down. Then the area inside would be darker. Now the real trick, okay, is to remember, now I'm going to just pick whatever color because this is not going to look right anyways, make these light at the top because they are going to be the closest to your light source, okay, because they're the highest up. That's how you cheat this. You make this look like it's brighter, right? The oh my god, what the hell color is that? Hello? Can we not, please? Thanks. Make the inside part darker, and it'll automatically start to pop off. This is the worst example in the history of bad examples, but I'm hoping you're getting some kind of an idea out of this. Who would like this for a tutorial video? Okay, that's kind of how you cheat it. This looks obviously very strange. I would not, in reality, make a dorsal fin that wide. I would probably be more inclined to make it, I don't know, to make it more like this wide and having it, but I designed it a lot of different ways. You can also do something that's like more of a pattern, because not everybody goes for the fake dorsal fin. They're like, well, if it's a pattern, like, maybe that's not such a big deal. So instead of that, you could do something like what I've done on the other tails that I've designed recently, where you can just literally just design it as a cool pattern down the back, you know? Just a thing. So, I hope that was of some kind of use to somebody. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Delete. There you go. There you go. Like your design on the side, but coloring it to make it the spine stand out for hand painting. You, just like I said, you want to make the topmost part the brightest. So when the spines, imagine that you're actually painting real spines. And like, if you have to go look at reference of fish, or you have to actually get yourself a toy with a dorsal fin to look at or something, you'll see that anything that's up near the top is going to have more light hitting it because you're imagining that your light source is coming from straight down. So it's going to light this, and then anything that this is, like, this will also cast a shadow is what I'm trying to say. It's not really coming out of my face hole. When you guys get to see the dorsal fin I did on the siren tail, eventually when I finally get to swim in the thing and then make my video and the whole nine, it'll make a little bit more sense. So. Oh, your dorsal is standing out, not painted? Then I'm not totally sure what you're asking. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not the most useful person ever. Is there another way that you can phrase it so that I can try to help? I don't know. I think I want to keep that color. What is the hardest tail I've worked on thus far? I think in terms of design, the one that I found the most challenging is actually one that I'm having printed hopefully tomorrow. I gotta cut the fabric today. I would have brought it in earlier this week, but I was sick, so that kind of poo-pooed my plans, but that's okay. Was probably the most challenging in terms of design. In terms of actually sewing, I would say my siren tail was the biggest pain in the butt ever, and no, I will never make and sell tails for the Mertailor Monofin I fantasy. If I ever have to make a tail for that again, no. That was a real pain, and it's nothing to do with his fin. It's a lot to do with his fin, actually. It's just too floppy. There's too many, like, his Monofin needs to be with a zipper and put in that way. Like, it is not, for the way that I make mermaid tails, it is not functional, and it was an absolute pain in the fluke, and I really hope I don't have to do that again anytime soon. It was not fun. It was not fun for Courtney. So in a way, I'm glad that he never got back to me to say, like, yes, you can use my Monofin to make mermaid tails for people. Because now I just don't have to. And thank goodness for that, because boy, what a nightmare that was. Like, I was almost in tears yesterday while I was trying to do it. I was so mad that I just couldn't get it to work. Ugh, forget it. Anywho. Depends on what color should you want to include. You don't have to take black if your tail is red. Take a dark red. Yes. I really hope my tail design ideal will work. I guess it depends on what colors or shapes you want to include. Thanks for it, but I do too, but along the way I'll probably change it up and such. Sweet. Yeah, the siren tail, it does look amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I did a very good job on it. I'm very happy with how it looks. I'm not happy with how the top looks with it, so I'm actually getting a different top. It's gonna be the same siren top, but it's gonna be blended as well, since the tail, the waistband on that one is blended, and I don't know why I didn't think, like, I did it for the splash top, like, I don't know what I was thinking, but obviously I was not thinking, so here we are. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, we haven't had... Siren apparently isn't out by us. Like, I can't find information for when it's coming out. I love that that hasn't been shared anywhere. I can't get it on iTunes. I'm royally peeved because I was very excited, and I also worked extra hard to get that tail done in time, and almost on time, and all of that just to be let down by the fact that it's not even available yet. I'm like, you know what? Just release it everywhere. Stop being stupid. Like, you freaking film it where I live, for crying out loud. Like, give me a break. Anyways, I'm fine. I'm not bitter. I'm just annoyed. So hopefully we don't have to wait too much longer, but I think, what did they say? Like, I think Kim said March, and I was like, no, they're advertising it as this, but they haven't advertised it, like, for anywhere else for a different time, so is it just not available on the iTunes store? Because, come on, guys. That's where I watch it. It's too expensive to watch it anywhere else. Television. Why is television so expensive? Just experimenting. The new version of Jasmine seems to always have like a pattern or something on her, so I was like, oh, I wonder if I could do something with that. Might be too much, but I don't know yet. Your Blood Moon tail is designed for the Mertailor fantasy. And my tutorial is awesome. Yeah, I haven't seen it around. I've been getting it on iTunes, but it doesn't seem to be available on iTunes, so I guess Canada's just the last to get things as per usual, but that's okay. What you gonna do, you know? I want to do something sparkle, but I'm not really sure how I want to do it, because I usually have a brush that I use to do this, so... I'm not really sure what material that is, but here we are. Here we are, we're doing some stuff, figuring it all out. Awesome. And YouTube as well? Oh, sweet. I just don't know if it's like region blocked, so I'll have to see. I'll just wait as long as it's not. This long for Miraculous Ladybug, this one is becoming completely ridiculous. Oh, jeez. What the hell happened up there? Oh, come on. Cool. All I want to do is be able to pick up a layer, thank you. There we go. Waistband is so pretty, thank you. Thanks. Alrighty, folks. Yay. Thank goodness. Whew. That was stressful, guys. Alright, so these seem to take me about 2 hours to do, which is pretty cool. Well, it's pretty cool. It looks quite a lot less like contrasty than it does on mine, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure how similar that looks, but I like it. I think it turned out well. I am exhausted and need some lunch. Anywho, guys, I have a video that I'll have to finish editing, hopefully for tomorrow. And otherwise, I'm glad I actually got to participate in this, because thank goodness. Just make sure I save it. There's another little something I was inspired to do the other day. I haven't finished it yet. And that was... Oh no! Spoilers! Oh jeez. Shucks. I still like the Zelda one that I came up with, and my Sailor Moon one. I'm having a lot of fun. I haven't been doing as much over the last like little while. I got on a real like tail making spree. Oh, my Tamagotchi pooped. That's no good. I have a mermaid themed Tamagotchi who's excited about that. It's got mermaid scales on it. I'm freaking out about that. I'm so excited about that. Anywho. Excuse me. Whew. I think that's going to be all she wrote for today's stream. I love the glittery center. Thank you. When's my next swim? I'm hoping to swim tomorrow, but we're gonna have to play it by ear. If I'm still not feeling like 100%, then I'm probably gonna say a big no. But otherwise, maybe Saturday. I don't know. I'm really playing it by ear just because if you swim when you're sick, like not only do you stop yourself from getting better because chlorine and other humans, ick, and your breath holds garbage anyways, so it makes filming so much harder when I can't even hold my breath for a little bit of time. So it's all fine and dandy. But on that note, I think I'm going to say goodbye. Oh, excuse me. Sorry for all the yawning. I am still sick, and I still feel kind of garbagey. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out. It was super exciting to have you guys hang out. There were so many of you today. It was crazy. We had like 30 people at one point. I know, it's just madness. Anyways, I do these weekly. I don't know if it's always going to be on a Wednesday. I know it's Thursday today, but I wasn't. I was sick yesterday, so what are you going to do? Can you say what you have to do so your pool can accept you? That's going to be a whole other video because I'm going through some stuff right now regarding that. So on that note, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I forget how to stop streaming. What computer is it on? This one? Okay, good. And happy swimming, my little fishes, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Okay. Bye. Does she actually remember how to stop streaming? That was the question. Yes, she does. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.